Welcome to another edition of Mansfield Today, powered by nag.co.za. With me I have Cody.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice to be here.
And today we are talking keyboards for computers.
Yeah.
And the keyboard is arguably one of the important components of any PC.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
but for a gamer, yeah, it can be an expensive tool, right?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you know, something you want to invest in. Make sure that you're comfortable when you're playing or streaming, typing. But yeah, gaming definitely you need something that fits you personally as a gamer.
Yeah. What do you see as the main difference between an office keyboard and a gaming PC? I mean, a gaming keyboard. What for you stands out? What is the one thing that you're looking at?
I feel like, you know, it's kind of like the feeling of the keys when you press the keys in and out. You know, like every keyboard has the same kind of home position, but the responsiveness and the feedback that you get from the keyboard is a big difference, I feel, between a normal office whatever keyboard and you know, something proper.
Yeah. So for me, it's responsiveness as well. It's and the RGB lighting. But yeah, an office keyboard, when you're pressing, or you're typing an email, when you press your W key, for example, it doesn't really matter if that key, the second you depress it, that W appears on your screen 0.003 seconds or 0.01 second after you push it, right? But in gaming, it makes a massive difference because that'll mean whether you are able to dodge that bullet that's heading your way, make that jump that you're trying to get to, or the ledge or whatever the case may be. It's not all about the mouse, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So a keyboard was sent to us, to the lovely NAG office, by the way.
Yeah.
The elephant in the room, you know, we should talk about this one day, yeah. So this keyboard arrived at our office and I mean, it's the most expensive keyboard I've ever held in my hand. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a bundle, so
Yes.
it's not just a keyboard, but yes, definitely a little bit pricey.
Price point?
So, I mean, for the whole bundle, it's a bundle. It's, you know, about 6,500–7,000 for the whole thing.
Yes.
But I mean, you know, we were talking about a gaming keyboard and how, you know, a gaming keyboard is a personal thing to a gamer, especially these days where you can build your own and customize your own keyboard and your own keycaps, and you can literally have your WS and D keys be a different responsiveness to your spacebar, to your, you know, the rest of your keys. And when you start looking into that and building your own keyboard, you know, the price kind of almost justifies itself. I mean, if you're building one of these smaller 60% keyboards, you're looking at 3–4,000 anyway.
Okay.
So, you know, when you get this bundle of a keyboard,
Yes.
you know, I kind of feel like, you know, it fits in. It's not really outlandish to be 6,500–7,000 grand.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Tell it to the parents. Okay. So we have this all-in-one box solution in one box.
Magical. Look at this piece
Yeah.
of it.
So let me hold it, and then it's the brand is Mountain. Interestingly, it's a German manufacturer, so that immediately shouts quality.
Quality, yeah.
Yeah. And when we unboxed this, I mean, we were quite flabbergasted. Just the unboxing experience was
definitely. It's part of the bundle.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome.
All right, so why don't you flip this up while I hold this up?
Yeah, cool. So, I mean, we've got a nice little magnet, you know, holding the box together. We lift it up, we get the keyboard underneath, and just underneath the keyboard comes with the wrist rest over here. Just pretty nice.
Let's take the wrist rest out.
Yeah.
So that will fit like such.
Yep, magnets as well.
Yeah.
Good.
And while you're holding that, so you have this little built-to toolbox, guys. And I'm just going to pop the box down and then grab this out. Oh, talk about the keyboard for a sec.
Oh yeah, well, we can talk about the keyboard. So the keyboard comes in two flavors if you want, the gunmetal color and the black color.
Yeah, it's got, it's like a brushed aluminium look.
Yes, it's brushed aluminium, so it's double plated aluminium. I mean, if you have a look here, you can see there's two here. There's a fancy little RGB in between
lighting
the two.
that goes all the way around.
Yep, all the way around.
And I see there's a couple of USB ports.
Yeah, so that's where the bundle part comes into play. So when you get the whole bundle, you get with it not only this keyboard, which is the mount and core, which you can buy on its own for less than $6.5, but you also get a media dock and you get a numpad that you can bolt onto it. So yeah, see here's a little media dock, and then you just have the USB.
So it just pops on wherever you want it.
You just pop it on wherever you want. You want it on the left, the right, the top, wherever you want it, you pop it in.
Yeah.
And exactly the same with the numpad. If you want the numpad on the left or the right, or if you want to extend it with a USB cable and have it kind of out of touch, you know, when you're gaming, you can just have it there on the side and it will be out of your way.
Yeah, and we've seen many gamers that actually like operating a V.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can do something like that.
So the numpad is, as you said, you can position it on the left or the right.
So it's really cool. And then at the back they have, it's this neat little slide. So it slides out and locks in the middle, so you can just lock it, toss it in your bag, not worry about the ports getting bent or anything like that. Slide it to the other side if you want. Really just like clips in. I mean, magnets for days, they like, they really love magnets.
These little magnet feet, and you've got different sizes for this as well.
Yeah, so you just have little stack, you know.
So the one fits on top of the other? Oh,
yeah.
Right, I see, yeah.
It just keeps stacking, and then you can make this as high as Everest if you want to.
Really cool.
And yeah, so it's
or runs without, I guess.
Or without, yeah. I mean, it all depends. You know, that's why this keyboard I feel is like the ultimate keyboard, because as a personal thing, you can really make it perfect for yourself, for your setup, how you want to do it. It has 5 onboard profiles that you can customize. So if you're switching between work and gaming and streaming, you know, literally you have the media dock on top, you just turn it one click to the right, and then it automatically changes to your streaming profile. And then you can have, say, this becomes a stream deck, essentially. You know, every little button here can do something different. It's got a full, well, 4 full display keys on top here where you can have custom images. So essentially, you have your stream deck here, and then you have your normal keyboard here. You know, switch in another knob, and then you're like in gaming mode where the numpad is completely disabled if you choose, and then you have your WASD keys doing whatever you want, and your macros on the outside. It's completely up to you.
Yeah, I mean, considering that these are each individual
100%, yeah,
panels, really.
You know, you can have little custom images on here.
I mean, it's a small logo that you can put on here, but still, it's, you can have your name on here.
Yeah.
Your name is 4 letters.
Cody is 4 letters, by the way.
Yeah, Len, 3. I'll have one spare. I can have
exclamation mark.
Yeah, or hashtag.
Hashtag Len,
yeah. Okay, and then you also have a whole bunch of keys.
Hot swappable as well, so the key switches and the key caps.
And you can choose how quick you want these keys to push back up again, based
on whatever key switches. So it does come in all the flavors of cherry, red, brown, blue, pink,
and each color, by the way, represents how quick it responds.
Yeah.
So bounce back.
Yeah, bounce back. Yeah. And the blue ones have extra loud click, which is my favorite. But
so parents, when your kids cry and say they die too quickly in game and they need a gaming keyboard,
this is the one.
Consider the mountain keyboard, truly an epic experience.
Awesome.
Absolutely, and it looks amazing.
It's killer,
when it's booted up and whatnot, or when your PC is booted up.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
Definitely.
The most impressive keyboard I've had on my desk for the 5 minutes until Cody stole it. Okay.
That's on not letting him keep the keyboard.
That's it from the NAG studio in the Mansfield studio. Play a bit of arcade.
Cool. Let's do it.
Until next time.
Ciao.
Have a good one. Cheers.